guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade have officially pulled off a huge blockbuster trade that no one saw coming. And it's a move that is already sending shockwaves across the league. The news broke earlier today and instantly dominated every sports headline, every social media feed, and every conversation among basketball fans. This isn't just a minor trade. This isn't just a small addition to the roster. This is the type of deal that could completely reshape the Warriors' future and potentially put them right back in the conversation as one of the top championship contenders. The Golden State Warriors, a franchise that has been synonymous with winning championships and dynasty-level basketball for the last decade, have been under the microscope for the past few seasons. With Stephen Curry still playing at an MVP caliber level, the organization has faced mounting pressure to maximize the final years of his prime. Fans and analysts alike have been calling for bold moves, for decisive actions, and for management to make a statement that they are serious about chasing another ring. And now with this blockbuster trade, their Warriors have made that statement loud and clear. The front office had been rumored to be exploring options for weeks. Names were being floated around, speculation was everywhere, and the trade market was heating up. But very few believed that Golden State would actually pull the trigger on something of this magnitude. Yet, here we are and the deal is done. Their Warriors have officially landed a star player in a blockbuster trade that could completely alter the team's dynamic moving forward. The details of this trade are still fresh, but the excitement and the reactions are already through the roof. Let's talk about what this means. For years, their Warriors have relied on the core of Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, a trio that defined an era of basketball dominance. They brought the Warriors 4 championships and created one of the most feared dynasties in sports history. But with time, change is inevitable. Klay has battled injuries and inconsistency. Draymond has had his ups and downs. And the younger core led by Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody has shown flashes but not yet proven to be enough to carry the franchise on their own. Fans knew something needed to happen, and this trade is that something. The star player coming to Golden State isn't just any piece. This is a game changer. A legitimate star who brings scoring, playmaking, and the ability to impact games at the highest level. Their Warriors are betting big, not just on making a playoff push, but on putting themselves right back into the thick of the championship race. With Curry still performing like one of the greatest players to ever play the game, this move is about maximizing his greatness while they still can. And make no mistake, the reaction from fans has been nothing short of electric. Social media exploded the moment the trade was announced. Warriors fans are flooding timelines with excitement, with optimism, and with bold predictions. Some are already saying this is the move that seals another championship run. Others are cautious, pointing out that while this trade is massive, chemistry and health will still play a huge role. But no matter where you stand, the one thing that can't be denied is that this is a bold, aggressive win now moved by Golden State. What's fascinating is how this trade impacts not just the Warriors, but the rest of the NBA. Rival teams are now forced to recalibrate. The Western Conference, already loaded with talent, just got even more intense. Teams like the Denver Nuggets, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Dallas Mavericks, and the Phoenix Suns have all been battling for position. And now they have to look over their shoulder because the Warriors just reloaded in a big way. This isn't just a ripple in the NBA. This is a wave that could reshape the playoff picture entirely. Their Warriors have always been a team that thrives under pressure. And with this blockbuster move, the expectations are sky high once again. Fans are going to demand results. Analysts are going to scrutinize every performance, and opponents are going to bring their very best every single night. That's the reality. When you make a move of this magnitude, the spotlight gets brighter, the margin for error gets smaller, and the stakes become higher. But if there's one franchise built for that kind of pressure, it's the Golden State Warriors. One of the most intriguing aspects of this trade is how it will impact the Warriors' style of play. For years, their identity has been built around ball movement, spacing, and three-point shooting. With Curry at the helm, they revolutionized basketball and changed the way the game is played. Now, with this new addition, they have the opportunity to evolve once again. Their Warriors have always been at their best when they're innovators, when they're ahead of the curve. And this trade might just allow them to unlock a whole new dimension of their offense and defense. And of course, you can't talk about this trade without mentioning the cost. Blockbuster deals don't come cheap, and the Warriors had to part ways with valuable assets to make this happen. Whether it was young talent, draft picks, or rotation players, Golden State had to give up pieces that fans had grown attached to. That's always the bittersweet part of big trades, saying goodbye to players who gave their all for the team. But the front office made it clear that winning now takes priority, and sometimes tough sacrifices are necessary to achieve greatness. Looking ahead, the question becomes, what does success look like for the Warriors? Now, with this star addition, simply making the playoffs won't be enough. The standard has always been championships, and this trade raises the bar even higher. Fans will expect deep playoff runs, marquee wins, and another banner hanging in the Chase Center. And with Curry still hungry, with Draymond still fiery, and with this new star ready to make his mark, their Warriors have the tools to make that vision reality. But let's also be real. This move comes with risk. Chemistry doesn't form overnight. Injuries can always derail plans, and the competition is fierce. Just because you add a star doesn't guarantee a championship. It takes time. It takes commitment. And it takes everyone buying into the system. The good news for Warriors fans is that Steve Kerr has proven time and again that he knows how to manage talent, build culture, and get the best out of his roster. At the end of the day, this trade represents everything that makes the Golden State Warriors who they are. Bold, fearless, and never satisfied with mediocrity. This franchise has always been about pushing limits, taking risks, and striving for greatness. And now, with this huge blockbuster move, they've reminded the world that they are not done yet. The dynasty may have been questioned, but it has never been dead. This move proves that the Warriors are still here, still hungry, and still ready to chase another title. So, buckle up, Warriors fans, because the ride is about to get even more exciting. This blockbuster trade has officially changed the game, and the Golden State Warriors are once again at the heart of the NBA's biggest storyline.